Okay? You go out hunting with 10 pets. You come back with 9, right? You're like, damn, I lost a pet. Did you calculate how much skill you gained? Because that skill that you put into your avatar is probably worth that pet. So you really didn't lose anything if you want to be realistic here. You know what I'm saying? Um, so, people don't calculate that. What is your skill worth? How much skill did you gain? Did you add that into the DK value of all your stuff? You know what I'm saying? Because if you were, then, you would be more aware of how much you're actually losing. Because most of the time, if you're doing 100% eco and you're never selling anything to the TT, the only thing that you're losing is what's going into your skill. Literally. Yeah, but Binksy, you only have less pets than the new starter for the moment. Uh, that will change. All right, so we got exactly what we were looking for. We still have some eye oil left. Seems like every time we buy it, we have extra, which the next time we go out, if we got 300 muscle oil, which these are paying out tons of muscle oil, then we're gonna be able to go back in here and do some more conductors. So let me show you what we're gonna do with these conductors, because I could TT them, and that's what some players would do, especially if they're unaware that people place orders on the auction for stuff like that. And there's not always orders on the auction for those kind of things. So you have to, before you get into it, make sure you check the auction and someone's buying them. You know, even at the lowest percent, you're still making more than the TT value. And every penny counts, right? So, uh, if you kill a mob for 30 peck with a Barbarella and then kill it in 3 shots with an LR20 for the same cost, that's not really eco. Yeah, but PK, that's impossible to do, man. 3 shots of the LR20 are going to cost you more than 30 peck, brother. I guarantee you that. And yeah, it is more eco because you're taking more shots, which means you're skilling faster, which means uh, more of your pets are going into your skill than into the mob for later. Yeah, so what you're doing is you're sacrificing point 0.2 to get it done faster and to save time, but you're also sacrificing all that skill you could have gained with more shots, and the fact that you're tiering your weapon, and you're gaining that much more defense skills as well, which all that is seriously important to the new player. You're forgetting that taking more shots means more skill. You don't care about skill, but that's what this game is all about. You're never going to make money overnight. You're looking to eventually retire on the game 20 years down the road, where you are withdrawing $500 a month from the game. And the only way to do that is to get your skill up, bro. I mean, you should care about skill, because skill is the better your skill gets, the more money you're going to make in the long run, the more eco you are. I know that you need the pets now, but sacrificing them now is not the smart thing to do. Trust me, not. This is coming from someone that's played the game for 16 years, bro. I've done that. I've done the way you're doing. I've done the way that other players do. It doesn't work because I do the same thing every month. I deposit, you know, some months I deposit $100, some months I deposit $500. Either way I go, before the month's over, I'm broke because I chose to hit it in 3 hits and save that point 0.2 now, where in the same time frame I could be 5 levels higher in my skill, so that when I deposit the $300 next month, I might actually make 100 pets. See what I'm saying? All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna now, don't get me wrong. I love the adversity and the questions and um, the talking and all that good stuff, because that means uh, early on, meaning like your first 5 years of the game, dude. For the first 5 years, it's going to feel like a struggle. It is, unless you depot, and even then, you even the best player gets caught up in the game. Oh, look, I can buy a bigger weapon with bigger damage. I can kill these faster. I can kill more now. Um, Killing more doesn't mean more skill necessarily. You know what I mean? The longer you kill them is going to be more skill. The more shots you take is the more combat skill you're going to get, and the more defense skill you're going to get. And that's what's most important to the early on players. Oh, PK. Well, then the only way for you to find success, brother, is to actually stop playing the game altogether. Yeah, I mean, if you're here just to make money, then don't play at all. And I know that sounds shitty for me to say it like that, but the people who come in here and actually withdraw every month, they've never played the game. They log on, they buy stuff for cheap, they depot the max amount they can. They buy stuff in bulk, then they sell it on auction. Never play the game.
I'm only here to make money.
You know? Well, that's what I'm trying to get at. If you're only here to make money, then
But I succeeded now.
well, if you're only here to make money, then making money involves not playing the game. I mean, if you're not in it for the long haul, okay, and you're only in it to make money, then I would suggest never play the game. Literally, don't play the game. Don't ever skill your avatar. You don't need to do that. You could stand here as a trader, okay? If you deposited, like, for example, let me give you an example. Say I deposited my max amount, which is 30,000 ped, $3,000, okay? If I deposited $3,000, now this is a great lead into the future, because I'm gonna do this next year, okay? Now that I'm already at my level and I know that I can break even and actually make money with the skill levels that I'm at right now, next year I'm going to be depositing the max amount of money I can. And I'm not going to play the game anymore. I'm not going to actually play, like hunt, mine, craft. I'm not going to do that. What I am going to do is I'm going to deposit the max amount. I'm going to go stand in Twin Peaks, and I'm going to buy up all materials. And once I have enough of a material to sell on the auction, whatever amount that is, however many I need of each one, I'm going to buy them up at a low percentage rate, which will be more than TTing it and faster than on the auction. So like a bulk rate of 103% for everything. Or I might just do something like, because I want to be the guy that promotes the game by paying what things are worth. I might just pay, a certain percentage below the markup, the current markup value. So say an item is at 150%, I might pay 145. That way, I'm paying what the item should be worth and increasing the economy in the game at the same time. But then, of course, I'm still leaving myself enough leg room to utilize that 5% to make my money. So if something sells for 150, I buy it for 145. I now save up 1,000 of them, which will sell for 152 actually. And because it's a bigger amount, someone might pay more. So now I just made 7% with you only sacrificing 5%, and I never played the game at all. All I did was buy up the item, enough to sell in the auction, and then boom. And then every month I log on and I withdraw. And if you really want to know how to make money here, that's the way you do it. If you're not in it for the long haul, then that's the way to do it. And you can still have fun not playing the game. You can hang out with your friends inside of here, BS, and when you actually start getting in the positive after that, you know what I'm saying? When you actually start withdrawing money, then you can, everything that you have at that point is profit from your original investment, because it's money that other players that played the game paid you, not money you deposited. You may have deposited $3,000, but now you're up to $5,000 because you've cycled other people's materials through the auction house or whatever you're doing, or maybe you have a shop. You know what I'm saying? Um, and you can still have fun doing that, man. You can hang out with homies. You know, you turn 3,000 into 5,000, which is 100% profit. You know, then go to the crafting machine and have a little fun. You know what I'm saying? Then go buy an explosive blueprint number 4 and run 1,000 pets through there because you're still 1,000 ahead from the 3,000. You still have 4,000 left. Because everything you have is profit. That's when you're actually going to start making money because you're playing with the game's money by that point. You now haven't touched your original $3,000. You're playing with $1,000 extra you made on selling from the auction. Then you can have fun doing that. Because you want to know why that's more fun? Because you're not spending your money. You're spending profit money. That would be more fun than jumping on here with 3,000 pets and trying to go hunt all day, losing 4,000 of it. Now you're left with 1,000. Now you got to grind it out doing punies. You know what I'm saying? That's not fun. That sucks. And it takes a hell of a lot longer to do that. So if you're not in it for the skill and you only want to make money, you're not in it for the long haul, then just depot and use the system to make the money that you want to make. Don't play the game though, because I'm telling you right now, I know a couple handfuls of people that never play the game. They don't. You look at their avatar has zero skill. They have not skilled a thing. They haven't skilled anything. All they've done is stood in Twin Peaks, bought at a low price, put it on auction for a higher price, made their percentages, and then when they made, double what they invested originally, then they start having fun by crafting with profited money, or whatever it is you want to do. You want to go on a big ass hunt, after you've already profited, then go for it. It's going to feel a lot better when you're playing off of money that you made rather than money that you could be using in real life. Depot as much as you can at the very beginning and use that to make your cash. That's it. And I know it's about gambling and playing the game. That's a big part of it. You know what I mean? And I'm not trying to put anybody down for anything they do. Trust me, I have enough of bad habits in my life, and I've made plenty of mistakes on this video game. Any mistake that you've made or could make, I've already made in my 16 years here. I'm just trying to share, my knowledge so that maybe I can help somebody else takes more shortcuts than I was able to, and not take 16 years to get to the knowledge level that I am. And yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not downing anyone for any way they want to play. I mean, it's your time, it's your money. Um, you know, you can do whatever you want. I only throw out my 2 cents.
In a few days, it'll be my Dark's money I'm playing with.
Yeah, exactly. There's a good thing. I guarantee you that right now, Binksy, one of my moderators and very avid player in the game, has been around for quite a while. He hit for the sacrificial dagger inside the instance. I guarantee that the money he makes from that is way more than he ever put into the game. And at that point, wouldn't that be more fun using other people's money or money that you made rather than, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, and then you can do other stuff too like that. I mean, it's not just about using the auction and buying at a low price and a high price, because you could do what this guy's saying, Marsha Phobos. I watched a guy buy 5K of Arc Underground deeds, guaranteed way to have money to play with. Yeah, exactly. You could do that too. You could take and buy yourself a piece of land, a land deed, which makes 15. The average one makes 15 grand a year. Shit, you would never have to deposit ever again. That would be your one and only deposit forever, because everything that your land deed made, that's what you could play off of. And that would be a lot more fun playing off of, profited money, because you're always going to be able to go back and sell that land deed again for the same price you paid for it. So it's really like just putting money in holding and then playing with other people's made money. You know, or buy up a bunch of deeds. Never play the game, just log on and collect the money